Las Vegas, Nevada. America's 24-hour city in the desert, open for business 7 days a week. Home to casinos, a raucous nightlife, and top-flight boxing, Vegas is also the headquarters of the UFC, one of the sporting world's biggest success stories in recent years. Founded in 1993, the Ultimate Fighting Championship has turned the likes of Conor McGregor and Ronda Rousey into household names across the globe. In 2017, the $14 million UFC Performance Institute opened in Las Vegas. Around 30 athletes a week pass through these doors, with up to 70% of the UFC roster training here. Former UFC light heavyweight champion and Hall of Famer Forrest Griffin is vice president of the Institute's athlete development program.
Our sport is only 25 years old, and there's only been money in it for the last 15 years. So we want to understand what the true demands of the sport are, what's happening to the human body when you train for MMA and in that fight. So what we want to do is we want to bring in, PhDs, people that understand what's happening to the human body in the octagon, and then we want to marry that with the already really good MMA coaches around the world. And I'm the bridge between, the sports performance, the high end, fancy terms, and the, kicking, punching, grappling, throwing people on their head.
The Institute boasts high-end performance training equipment, top-level coaches, and all of the analytical data a fighter could wish for. The ground floor is designed for physical preparation and post-fight recuperation. There's a recovery room with low-level laser light therapy, which helps reduce body inflammation. Next door are the hot and cold hydrotherapy pools and the underwater treadmill. The Innovation Lab doubles as a hypoxic chamber, simulating high altitude for low oxygen training. The anti-gravity treadmill assists those coming back from injury. Forrest Griffin introduced us to Director of Strength and Conditioning, Bo Sandoval.
So one of our strength and power assessments that we do is a 40-centimeter drop jump. So the box is 40 centimeters of height. So Forrest is going to stand on top of the box. When I say ready, he's going to remove 1 foot from the box. Once I say jump, he's going to drop down as quickly as he can touch the plate and reverse his direction to get back off. Ready. Jump.
Oh,
and
boy.
then he'll just stay still right there. Here, his contact time was 0.31 seconds. His air time was 0.48 seconds. When you divide the air time by the contact time, this gives us this reactive index. So his reactive index right now is 1.55. As a professional, I'd say let's get in the gym, let's get some work. We got to move those averages up.
Yeah.
So bad starts at 2.13. So we're at 1.55 right now.
So I'm below bad. Below bad. Wow, that's impressive.
The second floor of the 30,000 square foot facility is where the athletes will do their MMA training. This includes space for most varieties of combat sports, with boxing rings, judo mats, and of course, the octagon.
All right, welcome to the second floor. We're gonna look here, just force output measurement. This actually not available on the public to markets. We have two different types. We just kind of measure when I'm in types of force output measurement. So how hard you punch and kick and grappling. So this one right here, that's the 142 pounds of force. The power threshold on this guy is set to 177. So again, I'm below average across everything. So try to hit it hard one time, see if I can do it. Oh, all right, so a little better. I got in the red at least.
Fighters can also escape to the relaxation room, which is fitted with sleep pods for the optimum 26-minute power nap. But that's not what Forrest is doing here. This physiological test is measuring his resting heart rate and brain activity. The extensive data report tells Forrest his overall readiness for a fight, detailing the strengths and weakness of his cardiac and central nervous systems. Back downstairs, it's time to put 39-year-old Forrest through his paces one final time.
2, 1. Go, go, go! Big pull! Rip it! Rip it! Go, go, go! Keep driving, keep driving, keep driving, keep driving. Time! So looking at the results from the 6-second isometric mid-thigh pull, obviously we can see when the testing starts, we're getting a big pulse of force generating through the force plates.
Not that big. We've seen athletes close to 80%. I'm at 38%. So I'm halfway there, guys. I am halfway there.
The next exercise tests the velocity of a loaded speed squat.
Good. Woo! All right.
Yeah, it's winning right there. So winning, you know why that's winning? Because on this one, you're actually only competing with yourself.
So throughout the set, we can look at average speed. We're increasing throughout the set. And generally for our athletes, we're looking at what's the average. So we have peak velocity, average velocity, 0.96 meters per second.
It's pretty amazing.
For the fighters, the massage room is very popular. It's a perfect starting point to recover the body following a tough fight. Before we depart the UFC Performance Institute, our guide Forrest still has one more room left to show us.
All right, so this is the pool room. Come on in. By pool room, I meant pool maintenance room. So the pool plant, technically. Yeah. Back of the house. Don't go in there.